Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Beyene Gerezgiher, spokesperson for Eritrean Bright Future Movement. And I would like to thank you for Catherine Langen-Spain and European External Program with Africa for inviting me to speak here today. And thank you, Miriam, for your introduction. I will focus on three crucial points require attention and our collective efforts in Eritrea. Number one, stopping illegal and undemocratic activities of the Eritrean regime in the EU. The gross violations of human rights in Eritrea are well documented, including a 600-page report by the UN Special Commission of Inquiry. The reports state that Eritrean embassies abroad recruit spies of intelligence gathering and force Eritrean in the exile to support the regime. The regime also conducts illegal activities in European soil, harassing, intimidating, and threatening refugees and collecting a 2% tax on the income of exile and money laundering. It stages propaganda festivals used to showcase support from exile and the European public. As the EU is aware of these activities, we believe it has a moral obligation and legal duty to protect refugees in European soil and prevent the continuation of these illegal activities. The increasing number of propaganda festivals in major European cities and the associated violence witnessed recently necessitate action from the EU to safeguard the well-being of Eritrean refugees in European soil. Many of Eritrean refugees, traumatized by the regime's cruelty and oppression, feel extremely provoked to see regime in Eritrea using European as platform to exercise its power. We underscore the spies of the Eritrean regime that openly supports Russia's Putin poses a threat to EU national security. Number two, the issue of continued flow of Eritrean refugees. Eritrea has been experiencing a mass exodus with approximately 1 million Eritreans fleeing the country since its independence in 1993. This not only affects the demographics of the nation, but also hampers the struggle for democratic governance. The repressive regime sees this mass exodus as a way of eliminating the risk of youth uprising and opportunity to exploit refugees from monetary gain. To address the root causes of this dilemma, the repressive regime in Eritrea, it is essential for the EU to assist us not only by recognizing and supporting our struggle for regime change. Number three, ensuring peace and security in the Horn of Africa. The current regime in Eritrea has destabilized and undermined the security of several countries in the Horn of Africa. It has committed gross violations of human rights, including crimes against humanity, genocide, war crimes in Tigray region of Ethiopia, together with the Ethiopian armed forces, as reported by the International Commission of Human Rights on Ethiopia. Those responsible for these crimes must be held accountable. The prevention of a failed state in post-dictatorship Eritrea, fragmentation of the Ethiopian state, and guaranteeing peace and security in the Red Sea and Bab el-Mandeb. And the entire region are not only in our interest, but also vital for the EU. The EU and its allies should pressure for regime change and need to create a stable alliance with those of us who seek a transition to a democratic governance and minimize the risk of social collapse and regional instability. We in the Eritrean Bright Future Movement, who stand for the liberal values of liberty, equality, and fraternity believe that by working together, we can address this issue effectively and pave the way of a prosperous and democratic in peace with itself and its neighborhood for Eritrea. Thank you for your attention, and I look forward for fruitful discussion.